into it.
Caught up with an old friend, and she was telling me that she got divorced. And I was so surprised because her and her husband were such a cute couple and they had been together for 11 years. So I asked her, like, what happened? I figured something bad happened. She's like, honestly, I was just bored. Like, my husband, all he did was work. I was a stay at home mom. We had 3 kids, and I just got lonely and bored. And she says that when she would bring it up, like, he would take her out, but it was just boring to her. Like, she needed some excitement in her life. She just felt like she was just a mom and a wife, and her husband just wasn't doing that for her. And she had other friends that had, boyfriends, or like they had just got married, and they were always going out, always going on vacation, always partying, like going to the club, going to the bar, hanging out with friends, and they had did none of that. And when she would bring
So sounds like she wanted to go back to the streets. And this is what is so confusing to men. It's like, in one hand, women want a good, stable man who's tired of the party life, who wants to become a family man, who wants to work hard for his family and provide and protect so she doesn't have to pay any bills. And as soon as she gets that, she's looking at her single friends who are back in the streets, who are still single, out in the streets, partying, going out. And then she becomes jealous of them. In the meantime, those friends are probably jealous of her situation because she's now a mom. She doesn't even have to wake up early in the morning to go to work to clock in because the husband is paying all the bills. But she becomes bored, so she divorces a guy who's doing everything right because she's bored. Yo, dating, we are cooked.
bring it up to her husband would always tell her, like, I gotta work. Like, they had a big house, they had nice things. Like, he was just trying to work. So they ended up getting divorced. And now, she's single, she lives alone, she's working, and she's dating. So then I told
And now she's paying all the bills herself. Because when she was married, like she said, she was a stay at home wife, where she didn't have to wake up early in the morning, go to work, take care of the kids. No, all she had to do was stay home, cook a meal or two, take care of the kids, and watch TV. But now she has to wake up, think about cooking, taking kids to school, paying the bills, go to work, come back, traffic, all the craziness, all because she was bored. Damn.
her, oh, well, that must be exciting, like dating and stuff. And she's like, no, I fucking hate it. And I was like,
Of
why? And
course.
she's like, because all they want to do is just have fun. They just want to go to the club. They just want to go to the bar. They just want to hang out, have a good time, and then that's it. She said, no one wants to help me out. Like, I'm trying to find someone that's going to help take care of my kids. She's like, I just want someone to be a provider, not just a good time. So I was all like, well,
Yo,
wasn't that what your husband was doing?
exactly. And this is the whole point of the grass is always greener. And you guys have probably heard this statement before that comparison is a thief of joy. So she was married. She had on paper a perfect marriage, perfect husband who provided everything. She didn't have to work. But then she got jealous of her single friends who are still in the clubs, partying, switching guys every weekend. And now she divorced the man. And now when she's on the other side where her single friends are, she doesn't like it because now she has to work to provide. It's like you can't win. It's like men can't win. Damn. So tell me how a man is going to watch this video and think, you know what? I really want to get married and provide for my wife because she'll never be bored. She'll never divorce me because she's bored for being a stay at home wife that I'm providing for. Which man is going to think that?
She's like, I know, I know. And I guess now her ex husband is dating someone, like, seriously. They have been divorced for a total of 3 years, and he has been dating this girl for 2 years. She has 2 kids, and they're already living together. She says that he's fully taking care of her. Like, the girl doesn't work, she's a stay at home mom. They haven't had any new kids, but they're planning on having kids. And she's pissed because she's like, how can he move on so fast? Like, I can't even find nobody, and he just found someone so quick, and he didn't even want to give us another try. Like,
You filed for divorce. What are you talking about? Give us another try. You filed for divorce because you thought he wasn't good enough, or you thought you're going to find a guy who's going to take you out every weekend. Yo, Ah, oh my God, man, we are cooked. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like dating is cooked. Now, am I saying there are no good marriages, good stories? No. But the issue is, if you look at the divorce rate and the rate at which women file for divorce, you can tell the majority are not good stories. The majority of marriages don't work out. So at the end of the day, yes, we are talking about the negative side effects of you know, of marriage. But at the end of the day, I think every man needs to see this because this is what you may sign up to. You may sign up for.
Blah. And I was so confused because I was like, okay, so you divorced him because he was always working and you
Right.
were bored. So
Yes.
now you're single, going out, having a good time, dating, but you don't like that. Now you want someone to take care of you, a provider. And your ex husband, all he wanted to do was be a provider. That's why now he is dating someone who he has no problem providing for
Exactly.
her and her kids. And she's pissed because she's like, why would he go and find someone who has kids? Like, he already has kids. Why would he want to take on that responsibility? And I'm like, wait, aren't you looking for someone to take on that responsibility? I was
Oh,
just,
because she's a single mom now, so she's looking for a guy who's gonna play stepdad, but she's pissed because her ex-husband is playing stepdad to a woman who has kids. Yet she also wants a stepdad. Oh my God. Yo, if this story is real, this is crazy. Which it probably is real, because you can think about this. Uh, all the women who divorce their husbands and they have kids, they're probably gonna need to find a man who is willing to be a stepdad. Man, we are cooked. This is crazy. But I hope most people learn from this. It's bad. It's bad out here.
giving her a hard time, I'm not gonna lie, because it was kind of funny to me because I was like, I could tell that she regretted her decision. I could tell. And I've seen a lot of people do shit like this where they get divorced
Yep.
for reasons that are not, I'm not gonna say they're not valid because everybody's feelings are valid, but they're fixable problems. Like,
Yes.
I don't know if you guys have this wrong idea of marriage that it's supposed to be like fun and happy all the time. It's not. I feel like every relationship literally depends on compromise. Like, you gotta compromise something. You cannot have everything.
Yep.
And to be honest with you, like, if she was willing to give up on him that quick, like, maybe she just didn't love him that much. Because I cannot even imagine just me being like, oh, I'm bored. I'm gonna divorce my husband. Like, no.
Yeah, but so many women do that all the time. They don't say I'm bored for words, but they usually say I'm not happy or he doesn't care. He doesn't listen. And then when you're like, there's an example when you figure out exactly what happened, oh, he works too much. He leaves me at home by myself. But it's like, if he's paying all the bills and you don't have to work, that means he really works hard for to make that happen. Because so many households don't even get that. So many households, the woman has to work because they need both incomes to provide for the family. So many households, women are wishing their husbands could have, what it takes to provide, to pay 100% of the bills so they don't have to work. But then you have a woman who got a man who was willing to work himself to death to pay for everything so she doesn't have to work, and she didn't appreciate it. But I guess so many of us don't appreciate things till they're gone.